I am a big sports fan. This is true. I love the sports. You guys like sports? It's hard to. Yeah. Like, now, what's the deal with ESPN putting on things that are not sports? Like, what are they just starved for? Like, do they need content? Like, what's the deal with? I'm like, dart throwing. I saw dart throwing on ESPN one day. Dart throwing. This is what competitive eating. I mean, poker is not a sport. Competitive eating. When you weigh more after the match than you did before the match, then that's not a sport. You understand what I'm saying, people? These are not sports. If you're the best in the world at your sport, you're the best in the world, and you still have a roommate. That's not a sport. You understand? Right? You hold a world record, but you split the cable bill. I mean, let's get real. I don't know. At least, though, I think if you're the best dart thrower in the world, I imagine that you would be humble. Right? I mean, you throw darts, even if you're the best. You can't wear your sunglasses at night. You can't talk about yourself in third person. It's like, settle down. You throw darts. You know what I mean? Like, you can't beat your wife. I mean, you might, but it's not dart related. Clearly, if you do beat her, it's not dart. I mean, football players. We allow football players and boxers and stuff to talk about themselves in third person. Like, we don't even mind, right? Like, Terrell Owens can be like, well, Terrell Owens needs the ball. If the Cowboys are going to win, Terrell Owens needs more passes. Right? And you sit at home like, yeah, that's true. He does need the ball. He's a good player. I think he's got a point. I don't know. Football players are too macho. I saw this one football player talking recently. I'm glad football season is over. I mean, I like football, but it gets to be like, especially at the end of the season. I saw this one guy talking. He's all big and bad. He's all like, this is the playoffs, baby. This is the playoffs, baby. You lose, you go home. This is all about who doesn't want to go home the most. And I know what he's saying, but I'm like, really? Who doesn't want to go home the most? Really? I mean, let's say you took the Oakland Raiders, the mean, bad Oakland Raiders, and you put them up against a team of abused children. Now, clearly, those kids don't want to go home way more than the Raiders. I think it's pretty clear who's going to win, is my point. This is the playoffs, baby.